Welcome back to Indian Trace. I appreciate it.
You're looking at a good view of Hidden Hill.
Right where I am.
I got a stretch of maybe 50 yards that I want to check, which is right here, what you're looking at, of course, washed out roads and what have you. Because it's in the vicinity of Hidden Hill, which is pumping about 200 artifacts, 50 quality pieces, you know, in a little spot, but puts out this kind of stuff. So I brought this today. Now, I just found this scraper. Check this scraper out. Of course, you see this smoking white point. That's an honor point. We're going to take a look at that in a second. I mean, mercy, both of these, right? Gracious. But look what I just found. And I saw something else, and I just want to do a little walk. A little walk and talk, and then check out a piece. Look at the edges very closely on the scraper. Look at how they worked it. They weren't trying to serrate it, but they were just flaking it out. I mean, you can tell there's no accident about this. And I found so many now that are oval, about exactly this length, 2 inches. Cool thing about what I'm holding on as a scraper is they used it so much more than this point right behind it. So much more. Kept it. How many hides did they go ahead and process and clean? Very awesome. Very awesome right here. So it carries a lot more heart, if you will, when you find a scraper like that. It's not just a round rock. It's a tool that was really vital to them in scraping off the inside of the hides and processing God knows how many hides a day. If they were lucky, 2, 3 hides, maybe small animals, rabbits, possums, raccoons, whatever it is. Then look at this, a gainer. This is the honor point I brought today for the area we're in. It's a smoking awesome point. Must have found it 3 years ago, but I found it right here in this stone's throw area. Keeps me humble out here, knowing that there's stuff here, so be patient, keep a diligent eye. That's a sweet point. So I bring it to honor the area. You can't beat that. I mean, look at that point. Mercy, right? Quartz heaven. Quartz heaven. So let's take a walk up here, then we'll turn around and... All right. Now, one of these times we take a walk, we're going to walk right up. Now, I saw a green point. I don't know if it's full in the ground back where my marker is. That's why I started this whole thing. But one of these times when we go sifting along and we just do a little walk and talk, join the hunt with Indian Trace, we're going to come upon a absolute Smoke City smoker. We've done it once, maybe, I think, come think of it. We're going to walk right up on it, though. Live action type of stuff, and I'm sure of it. Just because I know where I live. I love the fact that this property happens to be a nice family friend of mine. Georgia, Rob, and Terry, you've been here at Hidden Hill. It's a nice place to be. So I just really doing a little bit of my homework today, being diligent. I'm doing a little bit of study on a peripheral space of land, which is right next to Hidden Hill, which I think had to be occupied if Hidden Hill was occupied that much. I'm thinking that where I am, just seeing a little bit of the clues and the lithic scatter, had to be occupied. Had to be. My nose is running a little bit cool today. About 53 degrees, nice outside. But you look all the way back down in the woods. Buds are going green on the trees. We're looking at good countryside here. Eastern Central North Carolina. Good stuff. It's a good place to come at lunchtime and just relax and do a little homework. You got to do your homework. You got to be diligent to unfold and understand the mysteries of the geography of your sites, of what was happening, so you can be sure when you're walking that something was going on. All right, let's go check this piece out. I caught a glimpse of it. I said, man, that looks like a smoker. We'll get it on. Not just the scraper I found, but some other stuff. I caught it from this angle. the tip, don't we? So we're gonna clear over this. We're gonna check it out. It's been overcast today, so get this from a good angle. It's a nice looking point, isn't it? It's made well. I can tell you that already. Nice artifact. That's what we're talking about, a live find right there. And I don't mind that they're a little bit thicker like that. Look at how thick that is, that's funny. I don't mind, it's made exactly the way they needed it to be. Once you deliver this payload through the air, that's all she wrote. Impact, about knock you right out, completely knock you cold. If not, drive it into the guts or put the slow on the animal. Nice point, right? Almost blends into the dirt. If it's not real green, the other side when it was washed off, look at that, how green it is. Love the base on this. This is just balanced. Really great point. Take a look at this base. Great stuff. All right, I'm gonna leave it just like that. Sorry, I'm throwing you all over the place if you can see them all. Fine day, the scraper and this Riley point, not to mention good area, that honor point. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. Of course, all that's Indian Trace. Be well out there.